morning, everybody. Thanks for joining on short notice. This morning, Canadian workers woke up to news that despite them doing nothing wrong, working hard, playing by the rules, supporting their families, that they are about to be hit by the companies they work for, are about to be hit by 50% tariffs that are inexplicable and indefensible. I think they've really revealed the true nature of what the Americans are seeking from the White House in terms of their relationship with Canada. The suggestion that Canada would not trade with other countries or reduce our trade with other countries because the Americans tell us to, would reduce us to the economic equivalent of the 51st state. It was never acceptable to Canadians, and the Prime Minister and his team rightly walked away from any suggestion that we would agree to that. It is clear that the current U.S. administration cannot be trusted. You just can't trust Trump. Even if an agreement had been signed, how long would it have lasted? Well, every possible tool, every weapon that can be deployed by the federal government in this economic war that is being waged on Canada is on the table for British Columbia. There is no question that there will be economic pain associated with this. There already is. But it is necessary to stand up to a bully. And if you don't, they'll just keep coming back for more. No deal is better than a bad deal. A bad deal runs the risk of entrenching a set of tariffs and charges and capitulations that will be very hard to undo in the long term. My hope is that with a change in administration or a change in approach from this administration following the electoral impacts that they're seeing currently, that we'll be able to get to a place of stability. But I think the idea that our relationship with the United States is going to go back to what it was is folly. It has changed. It will not go back. And as a result, we have to do the uncomfortable but necessary work of reaching out and increasing our trade diversification around the world to ensure that we will not be held hostage in the way that the president is trying to right now. But the key issue for me, and the dominant one, has been the completely unfair, bizarre national security threat to the United States that apparently our lumber sector presents to them. The fact that our wood products can only access the U.S. market at tariff rates that exceed the tariff rates charged to Russia is profoundly unfair. And there was not a world in which British Columbia would be putting U.S. booze back on the shelf if there wasn't constructive and meaningful progress on reducing those tariffs for our timber sector. It's completely unfair. It's bizarre. It's costing jobs in the U.S. and it's driving up costs for people who just want to do a renovation on their home, build a deck, or build a place to live in the United States. And so the idea that you can simultaneously attack Canadians and also benefit from what's in Canada, which the rest of the world also wants, is an absurd one. It makes no sense. And it is reflective of this administration's entire approach to their relationship with Canada. They want to have all the benefits of a relationship with Canada, but they also want to punish Canadian workers, to bully us, to tell us who we can trade with. It is the definition of an abusive relationship. They cannot have a positive relationship with Canada and benefit from what is in this country, while at the same time attacking us, running us down, and saying that they want to take us over. And so that contradiction is one that needs to be addressed in terms of the American administration, because from my perspective, in terms of Canada having what the world needs, we got lots of other dance partners out there. There will be pain involved, and we will work with the federal government in mitigating that as best we can, but it is nothing compared to what we would face in the long term becoming a colony of the U.S. Great. Thanks very much, everybody.